So this is going to be an update video for the Harley. I got a couple questions on the bike in through my channel regarding, you know, how the bike is performing or how is it doing. And want me to move?
No, you're good.
Is he scared of the bike?
Huh?
Is he scared of me or?
Fucking low. Good or what?
Huh? Yeah, I'm making a video. Yeah. Yeah, most likely. Thanks, man.
150, that's a big night.
So, yeah, that's bigger though. I want to ride one of those.
Hey, believe it or not, before I got into horses, I wanted to get into bikes.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. That's a total different. That's a different situation completely.
Oh, it is. It is, definitely is. I mean, I feel like it's the same risk.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. This one's if you say stay, they stay.
Yeah.
This one is you have to kind of love them. You have to understand them, I think, right?
There's a connection for sure.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
This is fucking Tesla.
Do I touch?
Yeah, go for it.
What's the name?
Tesla.
Like the car?
Yeah.
Hey, Tesla.
He's not mine, but the owner bought him about like a year ago, and he just named him Tesla because he does everything really nice.
That's so cool. Oh, you likes it, huh? Oh, you like it, huh? That's so cool, bro.
Well, I'll see you too.
Yeah, for sure, brother. Take care, man. You just never know who you run into. Holy cool guy. Tesla, huh? So yeah, back to the video. So yeah, I'm gonna give you an update on the bike and kind of what's the future for it and if I'm gonna keep it or not. Alright, man, let's get to it. Let's just jump on it. I feel like I'm gonna be a bit rusty. It's been a minute. Tesla, huh? You think that horse is electric? Alright, let me get warmed up. So, let me talk a little bit about the bike, and I'm gonna go pretty chill. I don't want to come off the wrong way when I made that video. It got some views, and I'm not trying to be a hater. I just basically I'm not BSing. I'm saying it as it is. You know. So far, many people that have had this bike have actually got rid of it. I've kept it. And actually plan on keeping it. So the issue with this bike is it's just that check engine light. That's the only thing I've ever had on this bike so far. The other last thing that happened was I tried to ride it not too long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, and for some reason it didn't want to turn on. It was asking me for a code, and many people have gone through it, and it's an easy fix. My battery was low, like the main battery for the bike was low, and my key fob was low. I think it was just a key fob. So all I did was buy a new battery for the key fob, and then I bought no, I didn't buy, I just charged the bike, and then she's running perfectly again. It actually let me stranded, but that's my fault for not changing. I mean, the bike is what, a year old roughly? And so yeah, man, I want to talk about how the bike is performing. I mean, the bike is awesome, man. It's an awesome bike. Just put yourself in my shoes, okay? You buy a brand new car, right? And bikes are no different. You buy a new machine, a car, etc., and all of a sudden it has check engine lights and it has lights and this and that. Like, you're going to want to take it back. You're going to want the dealer to fix it. You don't want to buy a defective product. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, where I don't want the bike to be, you know, leaving me stranded. I want to just enjoy it and not worry about it. My Yamaha hasn't given me a single problem since I've gotten it. So I don't see why this one couldn't do the same. You know, I don't really care who makes it. If you put a product out there, you want the product to be good. You want the customer to be satisfied. That's just the way I see it. And I'm satisfied. The bike is awesome, but it has that issue, and it's bothering. Like, if anyone knows, a light, it's just a light, but you just don't know if the bike is good or not, and that's the problem. Let me try to pass this thing quick. And that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. But overall, the bike is an awesome bike. Would I recommend this bike for like a new rider or a first bike? Honestly, I would not. Just because, like, I don't want anyone to run into a situation where, you know, they can't handle it. If they're not a mechanic or they don't understand what those lights mean, and the bike leaves them stranded. I'm not going to say that the bike will leave you stranded. I haven't gotten stranded besides that one time because I let the battery decharge. It might not leave you stranded. I would say if you don't care, you don't ride that much, but you want to ride here and there, or you love the bike, then yeah, go ahead and buy it. I would actually say buy the newest version of it, so that way all the quirks and the kinks are gone. You know, I would definitely not recommend to buy a used version of this bike, because obviously someone got rid of it for a reason. Because the bike is awesome to ride. You know, they didn't want to deal with the headache and they got rid of it. So definitely not use, unless you know mechanics, or you want to have it as a project, you want to do something with it, then yeah, but get it as cheap as you possibly can. That's just my tip. But if you want it for power, it's there. If you want it just to kind of carve the canyons and you don't want to be like a knee dragger or anything, then yeah, you could totally do it. I'm doing it. It's fun. It's a very comfortable bike. Yeah, any bike you ride will hurt your back. And this might sound weird, but I actually feel more comfortable on this bike than I do on my MT-09 for some reason. Maybe because on the MT-09 I want to push the limits. But that'll be the only reason why. I mean, the power is just there when you want it. Now, the only thing I'd say, another gripe that I have on it is the brakes. The rear brake is spongy, but I did do a service on the front brakes, and oh man, what a game changer. I just never did the back ones, and I should have. Man, this thing's fun. You know, and also, sorry for not posting. You know, we all got life. YouTube doesn't pay the bills, so if I could just do YouTube and it pays the bills, that I would be writing all the time. Look at that beautiful view. Holy. Too bad I had to concentrate, huh? I'm not trying to eat doo-doo. Oh. But yeah, back to, will I recommend this bike for anyone as like maybe their main bike? I would say get a new one. Get a new one, make sure it has warranty, and then you're good. The bike is phenomenal, but it's just been, unfortunately, has a lot of negativity around it, and I just don't want you to be stranded. But if you love it and you want and you don't care, then go for it. Kill it. Get it. But definitely, if you want it to be like a main like vehicle to go to work and whatnot, I would say to kind of think about getting another more, I guess, reliable. And then again, you got to come back to it. This bike has been reliable to me, except for the light. It hasn't turned off, hasn't stalled. Besides the light and me letting the battery die, that can happen to any bike, by the way. And that can happen to a car, by the way. So if you don't charge your machine and you're not riding it often, it's going to die or not turn on. But man, she's a blast to ride, guys. I just want to, again, I come back to, I wanted to clarify that the bike is not trash. You know, people are having problems with it, but it's also, you know, it's first of its generation or its kind with the motor, and the motor is fine. There is people that had issues with it, but you got to remember that happens to everyone, so that can even happen to any other manufacturer. I would say with as long as the dealership or the company takes care of you when you have your warranty, I don't see what the problem is. I don't see why not, right? I think there's a bump right here. Yep, there is. Oop, got it. And to come back to, some people were asking me, like, is this a good first bike? I would say no. This is definitely not a first good bike. To cruise around in, yeah, if you're trying to be mellow, but if you're looking to be a speed demon, definitely not. But as long as you understand your own limit, then yeah, the bike is fine. If you know that you're not going to be going balls to the wall, go for it. I would say recommend the bike, just get a new one. Hopefully by now they already solve all the problems with the electrical issues or whatever it is, and you're good to go, and the bike's gonna be beautiful. If I didn't have the check engine light, oh man, I would be praising this thing. I actually choose to ride this one more than my other bike. Like when I take it to work, I take this bike for sure, 100%. Here we go. And man, the amount of compliments I get on this bike, endless. I mean, just alone. If I put it in the beginning of the video, the guy with the horse, loved the bike. I love the horse. I gotta ride one of those. Maybe I should review a horse. Take this nice little turn here, and then touching the floor. So I do this weird thing. I don't know if it's even if it's a good habit or not. On my feet, I kind of drag the heel so I can feel the floor. So I know how far my pegs are towards the floor, so I know the angle I'm, like if I'm pushing too hard on the lean. That's something I kind of picked up because of the track, when I took the bike to the track. And you know, that one's all turns. It kind of made me feel more comfortable with the bike, to understand, like, not to be scared when I hit it. When I'm basically like dragging foot a little bit. So it hits the foot before it hits the peg, and I kind of know the threshold. A little tight bar. Let's see if we get a little action on the tight bar. Come on, baby. He's going fast, he's going fast. We're gonna do the turn that are in my Try to keep up with this freaking Type R. I think it is a Type R, right? Yeah, it is. The newer one. And we're here. So it looks like I'm actually gonna possibly end the video here, guys. I wanted just to update on what's happening with the bike and let you guys know what's up. Oh, so far the bike again, like I said, it's running good. I just I didn't want to just put negativity out there on how the bike is. I've had the bike for I think over a year now. I don't even remember anymore. And she's still running good. Besides the check engine light that it's had, I haven't had any more issues with it. Yeah, I believe that I'm going to keep the bike. Unless I can't afford it, then she'll be gone. And you know what? The one thing that I like about this bike for my other ones, I feel like the maintenance is really low on this bike. I mean, granted it is a new bike, but like the chain, since it's belt driven, how awesome. I have to clean the chain on the MT-09 so many times, and can get kind of annoying. So that's kind of cool. Other than that, I mean, I've already done the oil change. I haven't touched the brakes, which they don't need. I've done the brake bleed, and I still have to do the brake bleed for the rear brake as well, because it's definitely too spongy. Alright, y'all.